Hello and welcome. Let's see what message we have for you today. I'm going to pull from the Divine Masters today. So let's see. Okay, well, I guess they really wanted to talk because that was really quick. And you guys, there on the bottom of the deck is my friend Isis, reclaiming magic. Okay, so we have Hathor, light activation, acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light. And we have Hanuman, devoted warrior, let God's love hold you in strength. And then Isis wanted to be in here. She asked to turn over the deck. So I really think that it is with great purpose. So we have these, two moon, basically, goddesses here. And then we have the masculine God. And look at how this, like, it just strikes me with this raining down from the hands into these. Like, look here. See this? Like, it's like that can sit on top of there. So, very much an Egyptian connection within this reading. So, those of you that are watching this reading will have some kind of connection to Egypt, whether you really don't like it or you absolutely are intrigued by it. I've always been intrigued by Egypt, and I have found out why when I began my spiritual journey. Um, I just recently actually did a channeling of Isis here. Of course, it will be a month or so ago when I release this because I'm doing these readings ahead of time so I can go on vacation. But within my Dragon Mother channel, I did a channeling of Isis, and she spoke of her energy. If you're interested, you can go over there and check that out. So let's see what else we have here within. Like, there's a lot of light codes that are sitting within here. And it's very interesting how this is beaming out, but this is not. That's interesting. I never noticed that before. This did not want to shuffle anymore, so that means I got to pull from the top. Look at that. Magical alchemy. Isis is reclaiming magic. Cathedral of Light. Light activation. Cathedral of Light. Stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch, and artistry. This card speaks to me about freedom as well when I see it. See that okay there? Yep. I just want to make sure I have enough room for the cards. Sometimes they give me a lot of cards, and I want to make sure that they're able to be displayed. I'm really drawn to the rainbow light as well around this warrior. Lion, I feel, which again is about courage, strength. I'm really drawn to this not having the shine. Like, this has the rays of light out of it. This is kind of condensed, like almost held somehow. What is that about, Spirit? There is something about that. Something about the projection. of light. Projection of light. See if they can bring me any wisdom on what they mean with that. But that just really strikes me today. How her light is very contained. She also looks way more serious. Isis does not. Okay. I'm hearing that song. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. It's kind of random, but it might be for somebody. If it's not for you, that's okay. Just leave it. Sometimes I have random messages come through within my readings as well. Might be somebody trying to reach out to bring a message to someone. Could be a song or something that means something to someone. I'm also kept hearing that old song over and over again the last couple of days. It's On Your Harvest Moon. What's that called? I can't think of it now. It's driving me crazy. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay. What else we got here? Sisterhood of the Rose. Get grounded. Pillar of Light. And the Maria. Okay. This feels a little bit cryptic again, that there could be messages within here that could come forward that are very, very random within here, is what it feels like. They're telling me to pull from this deck right now. Okay, I just got a message as I'm shuffling. This feels like a change somehow within the lineage here of the maternal, so the motherly energy, the feminine aspect of energy. This is something about feeling the freedom to be able to expand or to shine more within your light, that it feels like this masculine energy here standing above feels like it's much more of a supportive energy. So what I'm receiving here is it feels like there has been a balance between that, that light and dark feminine within yourself, of feeling that you have to hide yourself all the time or hide parts of yourself. And this is about being, really being honored. Like, I mean, look at the light and the way his hand, like, that, right? That honoring, right? Like, namaste, right? I recognize the universe in you because it exists in me. And when we connect, we are one. Balance. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to offer. Sometimes when I do these readings, they feel to me that they're cryptic or they don't make sense or that kind of thing, but it's not really about me, is it? It's about you being able to receive the message. It doesn't have to make sense to me, it only has to make sense to you. And here we've got the moon, which is about things that are kind of hidden. I can't even shuffle here. What's going on? This card turned over, the call, which is judgment. This is a card about judgment of, whatever, the self, usually, right? Being able to release that judgment. And it feels like this is what has happened here, like there has been a balance here within knowing when to contain your light and when to expand it. Feeling safe enough to be able to do that. Not always having to be on the alert. They told me just to draw from the top, so that's what I'm going to do. So we have the Page of Air. I love this card. It's so beautiful and free. She's receiving messages. She's got her arms and her heart open here. There. The Wheel of Fortune. This is about the wheel turning in your favor. Receiving what you know, have been basically waiting for. The end of kind of a phase. So you could have had a phase where you felt like things weren't going the way you wanted them to. You may have felt, kind of tied up, that kind of energy. King of Water, which is balanced emotional energy. Three of Water, which is celebrational energy with friends, right? Finding people, that relate to you. The Ace of Earth, material success, a new venture, and temptation, which can be about old habits. And like I said, it feels like there has been a balance that has come in here. Okay, between those old habits. She's also resting here, and look at the chest of money that we have there as well. Okay, which is what the Wheel of Fortune is about too, turning in your favor. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Fire. In this deck, I see this as pulling in a wish. It is a card for me that, um, wishing upon a star as a child energy. Okay, this card has been coming out quite a bit lately, and I love it coming out with reclaiming your magic and magical alchemy, because it means you are learning how to manifest, knowing when to contain the energy, when to release it. Okay? When do I expand? When do I bring that energy back into myself? Okay? Arakatash kitainaya rato katarati. Tarati arashkosh karatana arati kaya. Oranaya oranakatai. Torati sharataya tokanana awa anikataya rotai nanaya. Karatai shkish kata no katai na arati kata. Okay, that came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere, you guys. Couple of cosmic wisdom cards here, and we will close out your reading. Okay, no. We will take these. There's 3 here, or more. I think there might even be 4 here. It feels of it. Retrograde. Revisit the past. Reconsider your choices and plan your path forward. It's not about setbacks. It's an opportunity for introspection and growth. Capricorn. This Capricorn is Saturnian energy, okay? You embody the essence of hard work and responsibility that propels you toward your goals. But remember that rest and relaxation is important too. This is the overachiever, overworker type of energy here. And this is what this is talking about, knowing when to take a break, right? When to contain it, when to expand it. Okay. And then we have the sacral chakra, which is about, our wants, our desires. Okay. Creation. The divine message from your social chakra is to immerse yourself in creativity, joy, and sensory, leading you toward a life of vibrant expression. Okay, that is your reading for today. Thank you for joining me in co-creating. And if you find my readings helpful, if they resonate with you, click that like button, that thumbs up. It really, really helps me to be seen, to put me into the algorithm, and for the rest of our soul family to find us, so that we can come together in a sacred space, of blending our energies, learning from one another. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.